Harbor Freight August 2025 parking lot sale just got leaked, and I have the exclusive details for you in this video. If you've been anxiously awaiting the Harbor Freight parking lot sale for August 2025, then you're going to want to see this entire video. Let me warn you that there are two versions of the August parking lot sale floating around the internet, but I have the most complete comprehensive view available. I have 5 pages of great savings from Harbor Freight that we're going to cover in this video. So let's get started. Hello guys, and welcome back. Before we start discussing all the deals going on during the upcoming parking lot sale at Harbor Freight, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button and that like button if you haven't done so already. Helps the channel grow and helps you stay informed with all the best deals going on right now. Alright guys, so we're going to be taking a look at the Harbor Freight upcoming August 2025 parking lot sale. And just like I said in the intro, there are two versions of this parking lot sale floating around the internet. I have the biggest, most complete version available for you in this video. Some of them are only 2 pages, some of them are 3 pages. There's different stuff floating around. But I made sure to wait to make this video until I had the most complete version available for you guys. And these pages, as always, will be available for you at my website. I'll put a link on the screen so you can go to my website, you can check it out, and you can go through it at your leisure after this video, and that way you can pick and choose what you want to buy, get your shopping list ready for the upcoming parking lot sale. But we're not going to be looking at my website right now because I have to compress those pages to make them a little smaller to fit on the website. So I have some pages that I'm going to be showing you in this video that I have on my desktop because that way they can be bigger, they can show better on the video and give you a much clearer image of what you're looking at during the video. So let's enjoy these images. They're much better than what I was able to put on my website because they have to be compressed to put on the website. So here we go. Let's start looking at what is available for the upcoming parking lot sale. First of all, the dates. The parking lot sale is going to be from August 11th until August 17th. So a few weeks away from now. You got plenty of time to plan for the upcoming parking lot sale. Monday the 11th until Thursday the 14th is going to be for Inside Track Club members, just like always. They get the first pickings at whatever is available. Friday the 15th, Saturday the 16th, and Sunday the 17th is for everyone else. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, everyone can get in and take advantage of all these deals. All right, so now you know the dates. Let's get started. Let's take a look and see what's available. First of all, we start off with the little teasers. Let's go over that. And then these are the big guys down here that I'm sure everybody is going to be most interested in. So let's look at the little teasers first. These little yellow areas are always a little teaser, inexpensive stuff that you can buy. Start off here looking at the Apache 2800 Weatherproof Protective Case, medium. Comes in 3 colors, black, tan, and orange. Normally $30 for this guy. You can get it right now during the parking lot sale for $20. So it's about $10 you save. If you want some inexpensive batteries, you can get these alkaline batteries, the orange ones. You can get these guys in AA or AAA 24-pack. Normally $8. They're down during the parking lot sale to $4.50. These guys used to be a lot cheaper, but everything keeps getting more and more expensive. So what can you do? And if you want some tie-down straps, here you go. You have these 500-pound capacity, 1-inch by 15-foot ratcheting tie-downs, a 4-pack, normally $15. During the parking lot sale, you can get it for $10. Save yourself $5. If you want some nitrile gloves, this time they only have the black ones, at least what I can see so far. They may have some other ones further down. But from what we can see so far, the 9mm nitrile powder-free gloves, the 50-pack, normally is $17. You can get it for $8 during the parking lot sale. So that's half price right there. Comes in medium, large, extra large, and extra, extra large. Now, how about if you need a hanging shop light? Here you go with the 5500 lumens 4-foot linkable LED hanging shop light. Those guys are normally $23. During the parking lot sale, you can get it for $15. Not too bad, pretty inexpensive. You can link up to 8 lights together on one circuit, so that's not too bad. So let's look at the big boys. These are the ones that everyone is really gonna love, and some of these are pretty good. This time at least I think you're gonna be fairly well rewarded if you decide to go to the parking lot sale. Here we go, starting off with 40% on all sockets. That is surprising. All sockets, Icon, Quinn, Pittsburgh, everybody gets to take advantage of this one. 40% on every brand that they carry. So whether you're an Icon guy, I know some of you guys complain there's not enough sales for Icon. Here you go. Icon, Quinn, Pittsburgh, all the sockets and socket sets and all that you want, 40% off during the parking lot sale. Now, torque wrenches, that's something that hardly ever goes on sale. I mean, they'll have little ones here and there. Every so often, you'll get one or two that go on sale. But here you go. You can pick any one that you want this time. 35% off all torque wrenches. Icon, Quinn, Pittsburgh, regardless of the style of the torque wrench, digital, click type, whatever you want. You can pick whichever torque wrench you want and get 35% off of that. That is a really good savings. Now, how about some drill bits? 40% off drill bits. All drill bits and step drill bit sets. Warrior, Bauer, Hercules. Again, they're pretty much leaving it wide open. That is pretty good. 40% off the step drill bit sets, the regular drill bit sets, whether it's titanium, high-speed drill bits, whatever it is. 40% off every type of drill bit set that they have. I like it when they do this, when they leave it wide open with no exceptions. Of course, it says some exceptions there. There's always going to be some little thing, but it's really wide open as far as everything they're letting you do with these guys. Now, how about some off-roading stuff? Here you go. You can get 30% off all Badland winches and winch accessories. So whether it's winches for an ATV, UTV, all the connectors and stuff like that, all the bands to hook it up together, all the stuff to pulling and pushing and doing all sorts of stuff off-roading. There you go. 30% off everything for off-road. So these are going to be the biggest numbers that I know everybody is going to focus on. And that is a great little thumbnail right there, which I'm probably not going to use, but there you go. That's probably what other people are going to use. These are the biggest savings probably in the entire parking lot sale. But let's move on. Let's see if there's anything else comes up that is really good. And as usual, I'm pretty sure they're following the same pattern as always. These things in the red bubbles generally are the best prices of the year so far. So here you go if you want a Daytona, and they just had a Daytona 3-ton on sale just a little while ago, and they're having it on sale again. Here you go with the Daytona 3-ton professional floor jack with rapid pump. Comes in 4 colors, blue, orange, black, green, all those colors. $110 right now. Normally $180, so you save yourself $70. If you want yourself an ultra-quiet Predator generator, here you go with the 2,000-watt super quiet inverter generator. With the CO Secure technology, they have all the numbers right there and so forth for California and everybody else. You can get this guy during the parking lot sale for $500. Normally it's $600, so you save yourself $100. And the Yukon 46-inch 9-drawer mobile storage cabinet with a solid wood top. You can get this guy during the parking lot sale for $300. Normally $350, so you save yourself $50. Comes in black, white, blue, or red. Not too bad. Now this guy over here, if you want to get yourself the Bauer pressure washer, here you have the Bauer 2000 PSI 1.3 gallons per minute max performance electric pressure washer for $160 during the parking lot sale. Normally $190, so you save yourself $30. How about a welder? Here you go with the Titanium Easy Flux 125 amp welder. Not a very expensive welder from Titanium. You can save even more money during the parking lot sale. $150 for this guy normally, but during the parking lot sale, you can get it for $130. So you save yourself $20 on that guy. How about if you need some fans to cool you down during the hot summer months? Here you go from Central Machinery. You can get the 30-inch 3-speed pedestal or the 24-inch 2-speed rolling fan. Either one of them, normally they run $140. During the parking lot sale, you can get it for $110. So that's $30 you save right there. All right, so let's look at these little things in the yellow boxes again, which are the little teaser items. You can get a 72 by 80 inch moving blanket. Normally it's $9, but you can get it during the parking lot sale for $5. By the way, if you're watching this video on the weekend of the 26th and 27th, you can get a free moving blanket right now. I did put the coupon alerting you guys to that on my post or community tab. You can go check that out on my channel page, and that tells you all the details. You can go into the store and you can buy something and you can get one of these guys for free. If you're an Inside Track Club member, you can get it for free with any purchase, no matter how big or small your purchase may be. So this weekend, you can get one of these guys for free with your purchase. If you don't want to get it this weekend, then you can wait for the parking lot sale. And here you go also with the 30 caliber ammo box. This is also available this weekend, free with a purchase. But during the parking lot sale, the 30 caliber ammo box, normally $7. During the parking lot sale, 57% off. It'll be $3. And how about if you want some microfiber cleaning towels? Here you go, the 12 by 12 12 pack. Normally $6. You can get it for $4. Save yourself a couple of bucks there. Or these guys. One of you guys commented the other day you love these guys, and there you go. I can't blame you. They're very convenient to have on hand. Great for protecting your eyeballs. The safety glasses comes in smoke, yellow, or clear. During the parking lot sale, you can get it for $1 buckaroo. Normally it's $2, so you get it for half price. And if you want yourself an inexpensive flag, the 3 by 5 foot American flag with embroidered stars, normally it's $10. You can get it for $3.76. That's 62% off. But it's not available in Minnesota because that flag is made in China, not in the US of A. And how about some cable ties, zip ties, however you want to call them? You can get the 8-inch cable ties, the 100 pack, for $1.46, normally $2.50, so that's almost half price, about $1 or so you save right there. And if you want a 4-gallon backpack sprayer, normally it's $30. You can get it for $20 during the parking lot sale, so that's about $10 you save. Or if you want some hex key set, the SAE and Metric Long Reach Hex Key Set, 36 pieces, normally $9. You can get it for $5 during the parking lot sale. That's almost half price. And these guys right here, the Hex Shank Socket Driver Set, a 3-piece set from Warrior, normally $5. That's a little overpriced in my opinion, the normal price, but $2 during the parking lot sale, which I think is a really good price because I have these guys, have used them all the time, especially for torture testing tools when I do my product reviews and so forth, and they have held up. I don't see a point buying the Hercules or the Bauer ones. These guys are much cheaper, and they hold up to everything I've thrown at them. So I think for $2, they are a great deal. Go ahead and grab some. I know you're going to love it. And here you go if you need a hardwood dolly. 18-inch by 12-inch, 1,000-pound capacity hardwood dolly for $8, normally $13. Save yourself a few dollars there. And do yourself a favor, if you're using these guys, always try to put the weight on the padded surface. Don't put it in the middle, because that's where they break. Trust me, I've had people break those and then later on wonder, oh, what happened? Yeah, you're not supposed to put the weight in the middle. You're supposed to put it where the wheels are. That's what some people do. They just break everything. And here you go. If you need a little pouch, the 12-inch tool bag with 21 pockets. Normally it's $8. You can get it for $4 during the parking lot sale. That's half price. And how about if you've been looking for some tech carts? Here you go from US General, the 30-inch 5-drawer mechanics tool cart. You can get that during the parking lot sale for only $220. Normally $280, so you save yourself $60. Comes in 9 colors now: black, yellow, orange, green, white, red, gray, purple, or blue. So you have a bigger choice of colors now. Or how about a different one? Here you go with the 34 by 23 6-drawer full bank service cart. You can get this guy for $500 during the parking lot sale. Normally $600, so you save yourself $100. Not a bad savings there. And it also comes in 9 colors as well. And how about some jack stands and jacks as well? Here you go. From Daytona, the 3-ton heavy-duty ratcheting jack stands. You can get these guys for $30 during the parking lot sale. Normally $50, so that's $20 you save, or about 40%. And they come in 8 colors to match all the other stuff as well. And how about if you need a Daytona jack? Here you go with the 3-ton low-profile Super Duty floor jack with rapid pump. You can get this guy for $240 on sale during the parking lot sale. Normally $300, so you save yourself $60. Or if you want some of these little positioning wheel dollies, 1,300-pound capacity self-loading positioning wheel dolly, you can get these guys for $90 during the parking lot sale. Normally $130, so you save yourself $40. Or if you want a less expensive Pittsburgh jack, you can get the 3-ton low-profile floor jack with rapid pump for $100. Normally $180, so that's $80 you save. Pretty good savings there. And how about if you need a creeper? Here's some stuff from Pittsburgh for you. The 300-pound capacity low-profile creeper comes in 4 colors: green, blue, black, or gray. You can get that for $28 during the parking lot sale. normally 40, so that's about 12 bucks you saved right there. And here you go. Just the other day when I did a Lowe's video, I mentioned that Harbor Freight has not put these shop stools on sale for quite a long time. Well, here you go. It's on sale during the parking lot sale. And I believe the ones at Lowe's, the Cobalt ones, are a little bit cheaper than these. So if you're a fan of Cobalt, I know you're going to want to get that one. But if you're a fan of Harbor Freight and you want one of these guys with no name on it, here you go. The adjustable shop stool with backrest comes in green, black, red, or blue. You can get this guy for 55 bucks, normally 75. So that's about 20 bucks you save there. And how about an engine stand? The 2,000-pound capacity foldable engine stand. You can get this guy from Pittsburgh for 170 bucks, normally 200, so you save yourself 30 bucks. And how about a foldable shop crane or cherry picker? Here you go with the 1-ton capacity foldable shop crane. You can get this guy for 230 bucks during the parking lot sale, normally 270, so you save yourself 40 bucks. And some 1,500-pound capacity vehicle dollies, a 2-piece set. You can get these guys for 45 bucks, normally 65, so that's about 20 bucks you save there as well. And here we go with some mechanics tool sets that you can get. Here are some Pittsburgh, and then we'll look at some stuff from Icon. Here you go with the 225-piece mechanics tool set from Pittsburgh with a lifetime warranty. You can get this guy for 100 bucks, normally 140, so that's 40 bucks you save on that guy. Now, whether this guy will be better taking advantage of it using the 40% off, or if it's better this way, I don't know. You'd have to look at it and do a little bit of calculating and see what's better for you. I don't know if they'll give you the option of using either or, if it's either take the 99 bucks or take the 40% off. I don't know. That's something you'd have to ask them. It may just be only 99 bucks on this particular set. I couldn't tell you. That's something you're going to have to ask the manager. But here we go. How about if you want the 301-piece mechanics tool set? You can get this guy for 170 bucks, normally 200, so you save yourself 30 bucks on that guy. And how about this little very popular light from Icon? The 1000 lumens dual-sided rechargeable slim bar work light with UV inspection light. You can get this guy for 50 bucks during the parking lot sale, normally 60, so you save yourself 10 bucks. Or the Master Interchangeable Puller set from Icon. You can get this guy for 175 bucks during the parking lot sale. Normally it's 225, so you save yourself 50 bucks on that one. Pretty good savings. Now, here we go. A few more teaser items in the yellow area right there. Here we go with the 14 by 13 shop towels, a 50-pack. Comes in red or white. I always recommend the white ones because they give you a lot more versatility. But if you like the red ones, that's good on you. It's whatever you like. Normally 10 bucks for these guys. You can get it 25% off. Get it for $7.50. And if you want some performance work gloves from Hardy, you can get them for 4 bucks, normally 6. Save a couple of dollars there. Or how about some clear stacking bins? These guys are pretty big. It says large. They are pretty big. I have a couple of these guys, and they're pretty good size. I put a lot of stuff in them. You can get them for $2.79, normally 4 bucks, so you save yourself a couple of dollars there. Or how about your 1 3/4 inch spring clamp? You can never have enough spring clamps. There you go. Normally 99 cents. Drops down to a whopping 79 cents. Woohoo! It's like 20 cents you saved there, but, you know, it is what it is. And how about if you need a pneumatic tire, a 10-inch pneumatic tire with white hub? Normally 9 bucks, you can get it for 5 bucks. Good savings there. Or how about your pneumatic roller seat? Normally 33 bucks, you can get it for 25. Save a few bucks there. And here we go also with these magnets. Now these are also a good deal. I have a bunch of these guys and they are super strong. You can use them for all sorts of stuff. Holding up tools and so forth, trying to reach down somewhere where you need to pick up some metal stuff and all. You can make your stuff with it. You can make a pole and put it on the end of it. It is a great reach tool because those magnets are super strong. I'll bet you can probably lift up like a 20-25 pound object with those magnets. They're really that strong. But here you go, the 18-inch magnetic tool holders, giant magnets right there. Normally 5 bucks, but right now during the parking lot sale, it's only $184. That's the best time to get it, 63% off. Grab yourself a couple of those guys. You're going to find a use for it. I know you will. I was surprised how many uses I find for these guys. And here you go with a solid rubber wheel chuck. Normally 8 bucks. You can get it for 5 bucks during the sale. Or if you want yourself a plier set with comfort grip, a 5-piece set. These are Pittsburgh, I believe. Normally 20 bucks. You can get it for 15. Or a 12-inch zipper utility pouch, normally $3, get it for $2, save $1. And how about an 800 lumens tactical LED flashlight, normally $14, you can get it for $7.79. Couldn't make a $7.80, could they? No, $7.79, 44% off. Or how about if you want a simple little blue tarp, 5 foot by 7 foot, all-purpose weather-resistant tarp, you can get it for $2, normally $3, save yourself $1 And how about right here, let's take a look at some more inverter generators. The Predator 5000 watt dual fuel super quiet inverter generator with the remote start. You can get this guy for $900 during the sale, normally $1,100, so that's $200 you save. Or if you're looking for a max performance overhead valve horizontal shaft gas engine, this guy is 6.6 horsepower or 224 cc. Normally it's $180. During the sale, it's $140, so you save yourself $40. And this guy right here, which I've used for many years, and it's really a good little guy, the Portland 6.5 amp 9.5 inch electric pole saw, really convenient little guy. Normally $60, right now $50 during the sale, save yourself $10 there. Or if you want a really big tarp, here you go, the 12 foot by 20 foot silver and black extreme duty weather resistant tarp, normally $43, get it for only $30. It's about $12-13 you save right there, good savings. And if you want yourself an inverter generator, here you go from Jupiter, the 2000 watt continuous, 4000 watt peak, modified sine wave power inverter. I put emphasis on that because modified sine wave, not all electronic equipment like the modified sine wave. Pure sine wave is much better for electronics, but if you don't care, you're only going to be hooking up a coffee maker or something like that and it doesn't really matter, then the modified is perfectly fine for things like that. But for laptops or stuff of that nature, you want something that has a pure sine wave. Either way, here you go with this Jupiter, normally $150. You can get it for $120, so that's $30 you save during the parking lot sale. And if you plan on doing some spray painting, here's some Avanti stuff for you. The Avanti airless paint sprayer and stain sprayer, you can get this guy with 3000 psi pump. Normally it's $250, but during the sale, it's only $200. That's $50 you save. Or the handheld sprayer, the handheld HVLP paint and stain sprayer. During the sale is only $40, normally $70. That's about $30 you save. Good savings on that guy. And how about if you need a cover for your vehicle from Cover Pro, the 10 foot by 20 foot portable car canopy, you can get this guy for $100, normally $130, so you save yourself $30. And here you go with the liquidation sale. Let's point that out real quick. If you go into the store, this doesn't happen online. If you go into the store, they generally have some area in the store sectioned off. They generally have it on a table somewhere or cordoned off somehow, where they have all sorts of discontinued, closeout, factory reconditioned, scratch and dent, stuff like that, open boxes, etc. You can get up to 77% off on any of that stuff. So that's just a little reminder. There's nothing in particular that I can tell you about those, except just go in and see what they have. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes it's junk. It totally depends on what's there at the given time. Check it out if you're going into the store. And how about if you need some stuff from Central Machinery? Here you go with the 1500 watt steam cleaner kit. You can get this guy for $95 on sale. Normally it's $130, so that's $35 you save. Or the 7 horsepower plate compactor with wheel kit. You can get this guy for $600 during the sale. Normally $700, so that's $100 you save. And moving to some other stuff, here you go from Franklin if you need a hand truck. The 800-pound capacity hand truck from Franklin, you can get it on sale for $60, normally $75. That's about $15 you save there. Or here is another Apache case, 4800 weatherproof protective case, extra large from Apache. Comes in 5 colors, green, tan, orange, yellow, and black. You can get it for $45 during the sale, normally $60, so that's about $15 you save there. Or if you need a drywall panel hoist from Franklin, 150-pound capacity, you can get this guy for $170, normally $220, so that's $50 you save. Or from Greenwood, the propane torch with push-button igniter, you can get this guy for $30, normally $40, save yourself about $10 there. Or here you go, like I mentioned previously, I didn't look at the sale before we started talking about it, but here you go, if you need some nitrile gloves. The 5 mil nitrile powder-free gloves, a pack of 100, you can get it for $6, normally 12, so that's half price right there. You can get the blue or the green for that price. Or if you want, the 7 mil. Here you go with the 7 mil nitrile powder-free gloves, a pack of 50, orange or blue. You can get the 50 pack for $7, normally 14, so that's half price again. There you go. So you got more choices on the nitrile powder-free gloves. And how about if you want a different kind of steam cleaner? The 1200 watt handheld steam cleaner for $25, normally 40. So again, about $15 you save on that guy. And the multi-use transfer pump. This guy's pretty good for transferring different fluids from one place to another, stuff like that. Not a bad little pump for $5 is not too bad. $4.29 to be precise. Don't want somebody catching me on that one, do I? There's always somebody that has to point out something. But normally this guy is $8. But one thing I always point out about this guy, if you get this pump and it stops working, it doesn't produce any more pressure, is because the little plunger inside probably came unscrewed. It's screwed onto the shaft, and it's not a big deal. If it comes unscrewed, just pop off the two ends. They're not glued on, they're just pressed on. You can pop them off, thread that guy back on, put a little glue or something on it, and close it up, and you're good to go. Don't throw it away, you can save it. And how about if you need some folding hex key set? The SAE or Metric Star folding hex key set, 3-piece set for $5, normally 8. Save yourself some bucks there. Or a foam kneeling pad, normally $6, get it for 4. That's a couple of bucks you save. And some other stuff down here in the yellow areas. The electronic fly and insect swatter. If you want to torture some bugs, there you go. Have at it. Normally $5. Right now it's $2.79. Or if you want a 15 by 19 heavy-duty reflective all-purpose weather-resistant tarp, normally $30, get it for only $20. It's about $10 off. Or the 12-inch F-style welding clamp, you can get this guy for $20 on sale, normally $28. That's about $8 you save. And the blue disposable shop towels, you can get these guys for $2.29, normally $3.49. So that's about $1 you save. And if you want some high-strength super glue 10-pack, and some people say this glue is not that good. I've never used it, but, you can comment down below. Let us know if you used it. Is it any good or not? But the 10-pack right now is $2, normally $5, so that's 60% off. And these blue lights that used to be freebies, now you pay $1. The 144 lumens ultra bright portable LED work light flashlight, $1, normally $1.79. Save yourself $1. And they're not that ultra bright. 144 lumens, they're really not that bright. They're okay, but they're not super bright. And I really hate the fact that at least mine, every single one I've gotten, they turn all gooey and gummy. Some people say it hasn't happened to them. I don't know, maybe it's just my luck. But all the ones that I have, the blue area turns all gooey and gummy and sticky. And it's like, I hate to even touch them. I really don't like them. So if you hang on to them for more than a couple years, be warned, it'll probably turn all gooey and sticky on you. But let's move on to an OmniPro industrial multi-process welder from Vulcan, the OmniPro 220 with 120 and 240 volt input. You can get this guy for $880 on sale, normally $1,100, so that's $220 you save. Or here's another welder from Titanium, the Unlimited 140 Professional Multi-Process Welder with 120 volt input. You can get this guy for $480, normally $600, so you save yourself $120. Maybe they'll put more welders on sale if you're looking for a welder when they add probably a couple more pages. Like I said, they always add a couple more pages like the last week right before the parking lot sale. So stay tuned for that. I definitely will post up those updates when they become available. And how about if you want a little cheapy welder from Chicago Electric? The Flux 125 welder for $100, normally $120, so that's $20 you save. Or here you go from Titanium, the 36 by 24 modular welding table with the welding fit-up kit. You can get this guy for $150, normally $190, so that's $40 you save. And if you need some helmets, here you go, some welding helmets from Vulcan. The 10.1 square inch ArcSafe auto darkening welding helmet. You can get this guy for $100, normally $140, save yourself $40. Or the 13.5 square inch premium ArcSafe auto darkening welding helmet for $150, normally $170, save yourself $20. Or probably the cheapest one they have from Chicago Electric, the standard auto darkening welding helmet. Great one to start off with if you're on a budget, just starting off learning how to weld, and you want inexpensive equipment. Only $30 on sale, normally $40. Save yourself about $10 there. And how about some 1,000 pound capacity 9-inch by 72-inch steel loading ramps, a set of 2 for $55, normally $85. So that's about $30 you save on that guy. And from Haulmaster, the 750 pound capacity folding cargo carrier, you can get this guy for $80, normally $120. Save yourself $40. Or the 2-ball adjustable aluminum hitch, 6-inch drop, 6-inch rise, you can get this guy for $110, normally $140. That's $30 you save. Or how about some welding wire from Vulcan? You can get this guy for $55, normally $70. That's about $15 you save on that guy. And how about here? You can save yourself 35% on all elastic and rubber cords. So it's your rubber stretchy cords or your nylon stretchy cords or whatever the heck they are. You can get 35% on all those guys. So if you've been looking for all sorts of convenient stuff to be able to tie things down, there you go. Take advantage of that 35% off. Now here you go from Pittsburgh, the 4-ton portable hydraulic equipment. You can get this guy for $100, normally $180. That's $80 you save. Or from Doyle, you have the 4.5-inch swivel vise with anvil and pipe jaws. You can get this guy for $98, normally $130, so that's $32 you save. And some more little teasers right here in the yellow areas. The 16-ounce fiberglass hammer comes in either rip or claw. Normally $7, you can get it for $4. Save yourself a couple of bucks there. Or the 500 lumens compact pop-up lantern, great for camping and stuff like that. During the sale is only $3.50, normally $5. That's about $1.50 you save. Or if you want some less expensive microfiber cleaning cloths, the 12-inch by 12-inch 4-pack, only $1, normally $4. So that's a good savings there, about 75% off. And how about some different tie-down straps? The 1,000 pound capacity, 1.5-inch by 10-foot ratcheting tie-down straps, a 4-pack. You can get it for $17, normally $27, so that's about $10 you save there. Or you can have the 400 pound capacity, 1-inch by 15-foot ratcheting tie-down straps, a 4-pack, only $6.59, normally $13, so that's about half price you save on that guy. And if you want a tape measure, here you go with the 25-foot by 1-inch quick find tape measure with ABS case, only $2, normally $5, so that's 60% off. That's a good deal. And here you go. Let's talk about some stuff for your air compressors. The pistol grip blowgun. You can get this guy for $249, normally $5. That's half price right there. Or the 3/8-inch by 50-foot rubber air hose. You can get this guy for $15, normally $20. Save about $5. Or the air compressor starter kit with 20 pieces, only $13, normally $18. Save a few dollars there. And the peg-style socket tray, a 3-piece set. Available in multiple different colors for SAE and metric. You can get this guy for $18 during the sale, normally $25. So that's about $6-7 you save there. And the 20-ounce HVLP gravity feed air spray gun, you can get this guy for only $10, normally $17. So that's a good savings on that one. Or the laser thermometer, the 12-to-1 infrared laser thermometer, only $13, normally $23. So that's a good savings on that guy. This guy's been going on deeper and deeper cuts every time. When I got this guy years ago, it was only dropping down to $14. Now it's down to $13. And I've seen it drop down to $11 during a Black Friday sale. So there you go. $13 is a pretty good deal. And how about if you need some air compressors from McGraw, the 20-gallon 135 PSI oil lube vertical shop auto air compressor for only $200, normally $250. That's $50 you save. That is the best deal in my opinion because it is oil lube. That means you take care of it, it'll last you forever. The oil-free ones, they have a limited life. They will eventually go bad. Now, how about if you want a Fortress instead? You want something a little quieter. The 26-gallon 175 PSI ultra quiet oil-free vertical shop auto air compressor during the sale is going to be $350. Normally $400, so you save $50 on that guy. Or from Earthquake XT, the 1/2-inch composite air impact wrench with twin hammers, 1,200 foot-pound capacity, comes in 7 different colors. You can get this guy for $90, normally $130, so you save yourself $40. And here we go. Here we have a lot of Bauer stuff. Some of you guys have been wanting some of this Bauer stuff to go on sale. Well, here you go. Now you get a lot of Bauer items right here. The Bauer 4-inch by 36-inch belt and 6-inch disc sander. You can get this guy for $90. Normally $110, so you save yourself $20. And this guy right here, the 5.7 amp 6-inch 8mm short throw random orbit DA polisher and sander. I have one of these guys. Really good tool. Great for polishing your vehicles, in my opinion. That's all I use it for. You can get this guy for $38 during the sale, normally $65. So that's like $25 or so you save right there, 41% off. Not too bad. Or if you want the 20-volt brushless cordless 1/2-inch high torque impact wrench, tool only. I don't know why it's showing the battery and charger there, because it says battery and charger sold separately. Really shouldn't have that there, or they should have it phased out so it doesn't look like totally solid, because that kind of gives people the impression, if you don't read it carefully, gives the impression you're going to get the battery with it. Not included. So the tool only, $110, normally $130, so that's $20 you save. Now here you go if you need a little palm sander. 2.8 amp 5-inch random orbit palm sander for $20, normally $40. Save yourself about $10 there. Or if you want the 8 amp 4.5-inch paddle switch angle grinder from Bauer, you can get it for $35, normally $40. Save about $5 there. Or the modular rolling toolbox, you can get this guy for $60, normally $80. That's about $20 you save. And some batteries for your Bauer tools. A 20-volt 5-amp high-capacity lithium-ion battery bundle 2-pack. You can get 2 batteries for $80. That's not too bad. Normally $130, so you save yourself $50. That's pretty good if you got a lot of Bauer tools. And here you go from Hercules. But first, let's look at the Armstrong. The 37 to 80-inch full-motion TV wall mount. You can get this guy for $30, normally $40. Save yourself $10 there. Or for you Hercules guys, not a lot of stuff this time for Hercules, but you do have this 15 amp, 42 pound, 1 1/8 hex lower wall breaker hammer. You can get this guy for $400, normally $500. Save yourself $100. But I know what you want. You want batteries, right? Here you go with the 20-volt 5 amp hour extended performance lithium-ion battery bundle, a 2-pack. I know you guys have been screaming for this for a long time. $90 right now during the sale. Normally $135, so that's $45 you save on that guy. Here's the last of the stuff that we have. Here you go, the last few items in the yellow box. The 4.3 amp 4.5-inch angle grinder with slide switch for $12. That is their cheapest little angle grinder that they have. A good little guy too, if you want to save money. Normally $15, get it for $12, save a few bucks there. Or if you want some cutoff wheels from Bauer, the 4.5-inch to 1/16 by 7/8 metal cutoff wheels, a 10-pack for $4.92. Normally $8, save yourself half price there almost. Save yourself 38% there. Or the 5-inch hook and loop universal pattern sanding disc, a 15-pack. You can get this guy for $6.50, normally $10, save a few dollars there. Or the 15-watt 11-amp dual temperature heat gun for $10, normally $20. That's half price there. Or the 50-foot 14 by 3 gauge indoor-outdoor extension cord for $20, normally $23, save about $3-4. Or the 17 to 42 swivel tilt TV wall mount for $8, normally $10, save a couple of bucks. All right, guys, that's the parking lot sale for August 2025. That's all the great deals that we have going on at Harbor Freight for the parking lot sale. Let me go back up to the top here so you see the most important ones that I know you guys are going to be most interested in. Those are the big deals right there. Those are the dates. Keep that in mind. Get yourself prepared. Get your shopping list ready. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.